And now a new segment, my virtual journey through Ebbsfleet. There was a lot of fanfare when MYFC purchased Ebbsfleet. I remember videos of Will Brooks interviewing people at the club, videos of Stonebridge Road, etc. I have no idea where those videos have gone. Somewhere in the dark, vast recesses of the internet. Now there's a reclamation project for the archives. I'm part of an internet community, but what about the real community around Ebbsfleet? What about its history, its culture, its local goings-on? I'm far away, but my decisions have an impact across the globe. What's an Ebbsfleet? To find the answer, I've been emailing Milesy some basic things I was aware of. Ebbsfleet, up to 3 years ago, was called Gravesend and Northfleet FC. It's in the Kent borough of Gravesend, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Stonebridge Road is less than 2 miles west of Gravesend town. The club changed its name to Ebbsfleet when Eurostar became the major sponsor. Eurostar runs its trains through Ebbsfleet Station. This I didn't know, and it's all courtesy of Milesy. Charles Dickens is part of the local history. I don't know who General Gordon is, but he's famous and part of that history. Yeah, I need to do my homework on him for that upcoming quiz. Pocahontas is buried on the grounds of St. George's Church in Gravesend. Her I know. She sings like Vanessa Williams and is brought to the old world by Mel Gibson. What I wasn't aware is that Ebbsfleet is the site of a new town. As Milesy was mentioning the brownlands and industrial sites which are part of the Thames Gateway project, I was thinking of that swamp that is the Meadowlands, New Jersey, and the west side of Staten Island. If those sites can recover and bloom, the future is very bright for Ebbsfleet. I was also wondering if this was the same area that Bob Hoskins gave his speech about in the movie The Long Good Friday. Maybe he was just talking about someplace further west on the Thames. Some fun facts for the traveler. Ebbsfleet is the Kent hub of the only high-speed rail travel or bullet train service in the UK. The journey to central London takes 17 minutes, as opposed to an hour and change on the old trains. It provides a direct link to Stratford in East London, en route to central London, home of the 2012 Olympics. I knew that our main local rivals are Dartford FC, only 4 miles east of us and home of a certain Lord Chaz. What I did not know was that Mick Jagger was from Dartford. All I knew was that he met Keith Richards on a train and they talked about Chuck Berry and the Rolling Stones were born. I've got more, but I'll save it for the next segment. Go to en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Ebbsfleet_valley for a good primer on the area. And like me, go to www.towncentric.co.uk/index.cfm. I see there is an August 20th tour of the Cold War bunker. Good stuff. Adopt a player. Hey fans, there are many schemes to support the Fleet players. You could hand them money in a paper bag. Oh, sorry, that's illegal. But hold on, mate. Now you can support your favorite player through Adopt a Player. Here's how it works. Pick a player or a position you want to support. Pick a level, £100, £200, or £300. Then, depending on the level, you pay £40, £80, or £120 up front. Then, £5, £10, or £15 a month for the first year. That's it. The second year, there are no fees. You get your certificate, and you've adopted a player. That's it. AAP has raised over £16,000. Go to myfootballclub.co.uk/adopt-a-player to sign up. Liam's put together an exciting and hungry group of players. Satisfy your secret man crush. Sign up for Adopt a Player today. I did. And here's some odds and ends before I wrap up the show. There's a great Fleet News article about the ladies' team. Here's some highlights. Kickoff is Sunday, August 15th, away at MK Dons. Now, the ladies, if you didn't know it, play in the Southeast Combination League. That's the third tier of ladies football. Our first home game is also against the MK Dons on August 29th. Kickoff is at 2 p.m. Results and match updates are on the Ebbs Fleet website. That's www.ebbsfleetunited.co.uk. And don't forget that there's a youth page on that site. Be sure to check that out and see how the young ones progress. Some signs of hope. In my Myfootballclub match preview, on the sidebar, there was an interesting column. A list of all new members since the close of last season. I counted 31. That's 31 new members, and that's not bad. So if you get that email, or if you have it, then go ahead and friend them. Send them an email, welcome to the community. Go Fleet and get us a win on Saturday against Maidenhead. This is your humble narrator signing off. Up the Fleet.
In the year 39, assembled here the volunteers in the lands of few. And the ship sailed out into the blue and the storm, sweetest silent of sea. And the night would follow day, and the storyteller sang the story souls inside. For many lonely days, sailed across the milky seas, never look back, never fear, never cry. Don't you hear my call, though you're many years away? Don't you hear me calling? Write your letters in the sand, for the day I take your hand in the land that our grandchildren knew. In the year of 39, sailed the ship from the blue. Volunteers came home that day, and they bring good news of a world so newly born, though their hearts so heavily weigh. Now the earth is all gray, little darling will away, but my love lives cannot be. For many years and gone, though I'm older but a year, from your eyes, your mother's eyes cry me. Don't you hear my call, though you're many years away? Don't you hear me calling? Write your letters in the sand, for the day I take your hand in the land that our grandchildren knew. Don't you hear my call, though you're many years away? Don't you hear me calling? All your letters in the sand cannot heal me like your hand. All my life still ahead, pity me.